Chris Pronger joining us on the line. Chris, how you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Listen, first question. Highlight of the weekend for you was what? I haven't said it yet.
Yeah.
Top 100.
For me personally, it was top 100.
Yeah, I know. Saying the other thing would have been stupid. No, but I mean, it is amazing how much play you got on both. Like, did you know that picture was running wild when it was happening on Saturday?
I did not. I got a few texts after the game. Well, right before I was heading out for dinner and after the skills, and I didn't know there was a photographer there. And well, maybe he did. I don't know.
By the way, credit to it's one of the, honest to God, Chris, it's one of the great pictures I have ever seen at a hockey rink, and credit AP photographer Mark J. Terrell for taking it. So what were your initial thoughts on Bieber skating? We'll get to the whole NHL 100 thing in a second, which is amazing. But so your initial thoughts on Bieber, and when did you know you got him in the corner and it was time to teach him a lesson?
Well, no, he was actually playing pretty hard and was kind of grinding on me in front of the net at one point. So I was like, all right, I guess this kid wants to try. so I figured I'd just kind of slowly ease into him because, I don't know, he's not overly hefty. So didn't want to hurt him. I kind of rubbed him into the boards and gave him a little complimentary with my stick up his back, a little massage.
I love
a little warrior massage, and a little face wash at the end to push his face into the glass. I think that's when the picture was being taken.
Your brother's tweet, I think, was my favorite. Chris read the scouting report on Bieber. Don't give him any space to dance, hit and pin, smile for the camera, hashtag textbook. Like you knew it all along.
That's good. That's good.
I know you're not on social media, but have you felt the wrath or the love from the Beliebers? Because when you mess with Justin Bieber, there's like a whole online crew looking to mess around with you.
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm not. So I am not on social media, so I only get to see the good stuff because everybody texts me the good stuff.
Right.
I'm sure there's some young 10-year-olds not happy with me right now, but
Wouldn't be
for the
first
most
time.
part, there's been a strong backing of me, which is odd because that's normally not the case.
Yeah, this is the first time in a while everyone's on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's a lot of people that don't know what to do with themselves because they want to hate it, but because it's me. But
all right, well let's get to the whole NHL 100 thing. Yeah. It looked amazing, Chris. I mean, from your perspective, what was that like?
No, it was awesome. It was obviously a great honor and tremendous event to be a part of, and to get a chance to sit backstage with the game's greats and some of the guys from the 60s and 70s that I've never really had a chance to sit down and talk to was very special, and catch up with former teammates and guys you played against, and boyhood heroes and things of that nature was just awesome.
You've played on some amazing teams in your career, internationally, even in the NHL. Is there anyone, or was there anyone there that you still kind of get that holy crap moment with?
Well, I think you could look up and down the roster of that top 100, and you know, when you're walking in and Bobby Orr's sitting right there, and Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux, and you know, the list goes on, and you just kind of look and go, oh man, I'm a part of this group now. This is pretty special. And you know, as I said, I got a chance to talk to Mike Bossy, who was my boyhood idol, you know, growing up in the early 80s when they were winning cups, and he was scoring 50 and 50 and all that stuff. And got a chance to have a long conversation with Jean Martel, who had, you know, never really had a chance to talk to over the years. So got a chance to have a good talk with Larry Robinson, who I was compared to growing up and coming into the NHL, and now every poor kid that plays a similar style gets compared to me. So it was a neat dynamic and great to be a part of it. That's for sure.
Nice.
My co-host Chris mentioned international play. You've been to 4 Olympics. 4 Olympics. There's a lot of talk.
Two good ones and 2 bad ones.
Well, let's focus. Whatever. The bad ones didn't happen. Whatever. We'll
Not
ignore
for
it.
Dominic.
Yeah, exactly. As you know, there's a lot of talk about what's coming up in 12 months' time here.
Yeah.
Do you think the league can go back now and not have their best players in this tournament?
Well, I think they can do what they want. You know, I think from a player's perspective, you want to go, but as a player, I think you also have to understand the logistics in this case are nightmarish in an 18-hour flight and all the rest of the wear and tear on your body in the middle of a long grind of a season, which will be a condensed season because of that Olympic break and all the rest of that stuff. So in a league right now where players are getting more and more time off because it is such a grind, now you're adding to that. So, I think players want to go, but there's also that dynamic about how exhausting and tiring it'll be in the lead up to the most important time of the year, the stretch drive, the playoff run, and then, on into the playoffs to see who can lift that Stanley Cup. But I'm not too sure what's going to happen. There's still a little time left here, but I think it's a little bit of mixed emotions on both sides.
Yeah, I think we understand both sides, and the fans just want to see the best players play. Either way, Chris, let me tell you, it was great seeing you back on the ice. It's good to see you the last couple weeks back on the ice, and great to catch up with you. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.